What's up guys, Almd back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about how the new force and combat systems are going to work in the new and upcoming LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. Real quick, if you guys do like LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga and want more content like this, please be sure to subscribe and hit the like button down below, and let's get right into it. So first of all, we don't have that much information about how the force is going to work, but we do know that it's going to be different to what it was in the previous games, such as the Complete Saga or even The Force Awakens, because in those games you kind of would walk by an object that could use the force on, and there would be this little glow around it telling you that you could use the force. Whereas now, we really don't have that much information exactly how it's going to work, but we do know that you're going to be able to use the force on any object in the game. I don't know how they're going to do that exactly, but you can use the force in so many different ways and so many different objects in the game as opposed to what we're used to in the previous ones. However, when we are talking about combat, we do know a lot more in this area, partially because of The Force Awakens, but also because of information that the developers have told us. So when looking at the last games, mainly the Complete Saga here, a lot of combat was basically repeatedly hitting a button and damaging your opponent until they died. And that was mostly with the lightsaber, and if you had a blaster and you hit them, and it was automatic aim, by the way, it would kill them for the most part, depending on how strong the enemy was. And that's how it really was throughout the entire Complete Saga, episodes 1 through 3, episodes 4 through 6, even the older games. And that kind of changed in The Force Awakens slowly, but pretty much throughout the entire LEGO Star Wars game collection, that's what it's been. You repeatedly hit a button and swing your lightsaber or shoot a gun, and you'll damage an enemy and they'll die. But in this new game, they're pretty much changing the whole combat system from that, going completely away from that. Now, not only do the enemies have health bars that you can see, so you kind of understand what you're doing to them, but where you hit them and what you do to them changes how much damage it does. It's not a set damage level. So let's say you have a blaster and you're behind cover and you shoot them. Hitting them in the leg or the arm is going to do less damage than hitting them in the head or the body. And they've adjusted that based on what you're shooting at or what type of weapon you're shooting. And each one of these has a number system of how much damage they're doing, and what part of the body you hit is going to do a different type of damage. Now that's with blasters. And when you're talking about an up-close weapon such as a lightsaber, you're like, well, what are they going to do as opposed to what they had before? Just random button combinations until you hit or do enough damage to kill the person. What they've done here is they've sort of added almost even a Mortal Kombat or like Street Fighter type thing. Not going to be going sideways and fighting like that, but you have to use different combos in the game in order to successfully damage people. And there are a lot of different combos that you can do, and we don't know all of the information on it. Hopefully we will at some point this summer when we get different gameplay and a lot more information on it. But there's, based on what I know, there are small, medium, and large combos that you can do that deal obviously a small, medium, and large amount of damage. And that's depending on how well you execute them and what type of enemy you're going up against, because there is different types of stormtroopers and different types of droids that you're going to end up fighting. But it's a pretty interesting dynamic how they've completely gone away from sort of the simplistic, one button hit, just do damage to the guy, to more of a complicated, not really complicated, but it's more complicated than the previous system where you have to actually pay attention to what you're doing, and you have to know what type of combo you want, or you have to know if you want to aim for the head or if you just need a leg shot to kill the person on the other side. And I'm really interested to see how this works, but let me know what you guys think down below in the comments if you like it or if you don't like the changes. Again, if you guys like LEGO Star Wars content, please be sure to subscribe down below because there will be more of it on this channel. And thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.